YouTube universe. What's going on, all my Hitmen and Harley Quinns? You know who it is? It's your favorite mother freaking role model, the Buddhist with an attitude. Hitman Thornton for Raw Reaction TV. Yes, I'm late dropping this. It's been a crazy week, meaning it was a Christmas week. Had a lot happening, had a lot going on, but I'm getting around to it finally because trust me, it was worth it. It was worth the wait, people. Was this an episode or what to end on a season? People, come on now. Come on. I mean, I'm just blown away, okay? I'm blown away. As this one you pretend, I was resorting to my childhood. I was all, oh, people. I had to get all wookied up for this, okay? Representing, all right? Because let's just get right to it. Opens up them going after the Imperial shuttle that had the Dr. Pershing on it, who's been doing the experiments, and all that. And they caught up to the ship, boarded it, Cara Dune, Manny, got him in the sights, about to handle business. And the pilots jump up. One of the pilots was like, hey, I ain't down for this. Okay, let's cut a deal. Boom, gets blasted by the one pilot who's obviously down for the cause, has the doctor holding him hostage, talking all his shit. And then he spots Cara Dune with the little rebel teardrop, knowing that she's from Alderaan, starts talking his shit. I don't know what he was thinking, but okay, he wants to go male Karen on her and just run his mouth. Oh, well, I saw that teardrop just run in his mouth. And she's like, let him go. Put it down. Let him go. And he just continued running his mouth. Next thing you know, blah, blah, blah. One to the dome. He's done. All right. So they get the doctor. They're figuring out this plan and whatnot. But they actually flip the script. Manny, Boba, go to a planet to find Bo-Katan, and Sasha Banks' character, her real name's Mercedes. Her last name escapes me, but Sasha Banks from WWE. All right, goes to her to recruit her for help. Okay, and she was like, "Oh, no, I don't know if I want to help." Blah blah blah. And Boba's like, "Come on, we don't need them. Let's bounce." But Bo-Katan recognizes Boba Fett's voice because he's a clone. And she's all, "You're not Mandalorian," and he's all, "I never said I was." They just having this exchange back and forth, which was kind of cool, kind of funny, because she's familiar with the clones. Because if some of y'all need to go watch, the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels and all that, and he's saying this armor was my father's, and she's all, "You mean your donor?" Oh snap! They talking smack. And then Sasha Banks' character gets in. She has some words, and her and Boba starts going back and forth. The next you know, they get into a fight real quick. And she got some shots in. Because she's trained. She's a trained, Mandalorian soldier. So it's obvious she's going to get some shots in. Come on, people. Don't be tripping that hard. Boba ain't that soft. She's a trained fighter. But like this one YouTuber said, if the fight continued to go on longer, trust me, it would have been a wrap for her. Okay, because Boba's savage. He don't play. All right. So they talked, worked out a deal, because he knows how to get Moff Gideon. She wants her dark saber. She helps him because they got the child, and she's like, okay. So work with him, help him out. He's going to help her out to get Mandalorian back. All right. So smash cut to the ship. They work out a plan because they know where Moff Gideon's Imperial cruiser is. All right. I'm just running along just to cut through all the middleman stuff, okay? They work out a plan, okay? Boba chases them in the shuttle that they caught, and so they can make it look like they're being attacked. And so they crash land onto the Imperial cruiser. Boba takes off. So in the shuttle that crash lands on the Imperial cruiser, you have Cara Dune, Asajj Fennec Shan, Bo-Katan, and you got Manny on there. So the girls come out, and this is Star Wars version of A-Force. You got some elite females on the ship just wrecking shop. Okay, take handling stormtroopers left and right. Blam, 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 blam. They handling business. Okay, and I never once thought about, you know what, this is all females handling this. Okay, again, strong female characters. Okay, you're not here to make some type of statement or anything like that. Strong female characters handling business. All right, I like seeing that. I like seeing that. That's awesome. That's badass. Haven't seen a strong female force kicking ass like this since, I don't know, Black Panther and Avengers Endgame in that one scene. But anyway, they storm on there, handling stormtroopers left and right, kicking ass, blasting, taking, not even taking names, just blasting, handling business. You know, Bo-Katan, Cara Dune, Fennec Shan, and Sasha Banks' character, which name I don't even know if they ever said her name. So they handle the stormtroopers, take them out, they take the bridge, you know. All the single ladies, all the, I don't know why the song just popped in my head. They take the bridge, all right? Wiped it out. They want to know where Moff Gideon is. So, smash cut to Manny, you know, going around looking for the cell where the kid is at. He finds the cell after he takes out some troopers. He choked one with his Beskar. Wow, that Beskar spear, damn. Crack and a crack. Broke that neck. Anyway, the door's open, and there's Moff Gideon with Grogu and the dark saber just hovering over his head like he's, you know, and they have a little exchange, you know, saying, okay, all right, I know you're here with Bo-Katan, you guys here, and I know they're at the bridge, and I know you depleted your little wrist weapon or whatever, and Manny just wants the kid. That's all he wants. I just want the child. That's it. I could give a damn about your dark saber, whatever little issues you got going on. You know, that's your problem. Just give me the kid. That's all he wants. And, you know, Martha's like, oh, okay then. Cool. Take the kid, go on about your business. All right. You know, he sheaths it, turns it off. But you know something's gonna happen because it's not gonna happen this easy. Come on now. Come on, this is Moth. Okay. Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad. Okay. I can see that character from Breaking Bad a little bit too. So just as he's reaching out to pick up the kid, bam! Darksaber comes on. He tries to hit him, but of course his whole uh, Mandalorian armor is made of Beskar. Ping! Can't cut through it. So they have their little battle, and it's obviously Moff Gideon ain't got no saber skills or whatever. He just swinging it like a bat. He just, just swinging. And man, it seemed like Mando's just toying with him a little bit. You know that because he has his spear. They're going back and forth. Then finally he gets the best of him, knocks him down, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna spare my life. All right, all right." Oh, and I did. I missed the part where he came across the dark troopers. You know, and he had to go one on one with one for a bit. Manny did, and it was tough. You know, because of dark troopers. You know, they're laser resistant, laser proof or whatever. And so he had a tough call just handling one, but he was able to get up under it in the neck with his spear, took out the dark trooper, got to the room where all the dark trooper was at, hit a button, they were blown out into space. Yes, I know. I forgot that part. Don't care because I just want to hear him get to the best part. Anyway, smash cut, he takes him off to the bridge. And Bo-Katan's kind of surprised, like, whoa, okay. But he walks in with Moff Gideon, but Manny's carrying the dark saber, and Bo-Katan's got a little is in her feelings a little bit about that because obviously something has changed. I don't know what happened from the Clone Wars and all that to this, but Moff starts talking her mess, talking his mess, saying that, oh, very interesting, okay, and because now Manny basically has the dark saber, and he just can't give it to Bo-Katan. She has to fight for it now. That's weird because Clone Wars, she didn't have to. It was just given to her. Oh, cool, I'm the leader. Maybe some rules change in between that we didn't hear about. Maybe she made a rule that from now on, people have to fight for this. Who knows? But I just found it kind of weird. Anyway, so now they're all in a dilemma. We got a situation. He says he yields here, but that can't happen. It can't exchange like that. It has to be a fight. Moff is, running his mouth explaining all this. And Bo Katan says he's right. So next you know, the alarms go off. Here come the dark troopers back aboard the ship because they got blown out into space. And I got mixed feelings about the dark troopers, the way they look. I don't know. There's a small part of me in my mind that's like, I'm waiting for them to transform into something. Whatever. Anyway, so and Moff Gideon just talking his trash. It was like, all right, that's y'all ass now. Y'all in trouble. One was hard, was difficult enough for you to handle. How you gonna handle a whole platoon, as he said? How you gonna handle all my people, my crew I created? How you gonna handle all of them? So, and as all the dark troopers get aboard the ship, they come up to the bridge. They start pounding down the door, about to come through. Alarm goes off again. Here comes an X-wing flying in. And I automatically said to myself, it's Luke. It's Luke. It's Luke. He's the only one I know that, because you got to remember, in the last episode or the episode before, Grogu went to that ancient temple, made his little, you know, sent his flare up in the force, see who was out there. Someone obviously answered. And once I saw the X-Wing, I knew it was Luke. I knew it was. And then next you know, you see this dark cloak person comes walking in with the saber, slicing and dicing the dark troopers. Especially when you saw the saber was green, I'm like, oh, it's Luke. And then when you saw him holding the lightsaber, the green lightsaber with the black glove, it's Luke. Anyway, he comes through just handling business. Just like his daddy had the hallway scene in Rogue One, Luke gets his hallway scene. I mean, bad ass. Finally get to see Luke get down like we wanted to in The Last Jedi, but we didn't get that, did we? No. Anyway, comes through the hallway. Fling, 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 fling. He is pulling them, slicing them. And then he does one of my favorite Jedi moves, Force Crush, which is a no-no. It is a no-no because it taps into the aggression, which is close to the dark side. But he's doing it on a droid, so it's different. Because in the Clone Wars series, Mace Windu did it to Grievous. That's why you always saw Grievous coughing and all that kind of stuff in the movies. It's because Mace did that Force Crush on him. So, anyway, Force Crush, he could have handled him with the saber, but Luke gotta, as one YouTuber said, he's flexing a little bit. He gotta flex, he's got to bam, show you what I got. Okay, y'all must basically allow me to reintroduce myself, is basically what Luke was doing. So they open up the door, he comes into the bridge, takes off the hood, it's Luke Skywalker. Bad CGI with the face, I don't know. It looked like he had some Botox. All you saw was his mouth moving. It looked weird. I don't know why the Marvel Universe can make Michael Douglas and Robert Downey Jr. look young and it looks good. And for some reason, with this, it just didn't look right. I mean, I thought, even with what they did with Leia and Rogue One, I didn't like that either. But Tarkin looked way better than this. Tarkin was in Rogue One because the actor passed away, but they made him look younger. But still, Tarkin looked a lot better than Luke did. I'm sorry. But still, it was awesome. Nice to see him. Young. He came in. Manny says, are you a Jedi? Yes, I am. They had their conversation. He goes, come with me. Luke saying, hey, come with me, little one. And basically, Manny's saying he doesn't want to. And Luke saying, well, he wants your permission. So, as someone said, how got a little choked up. How can you make someone get choked up over a puppet? Seriously. All right. But they have a little bonding moment to say goodbye, and Grogu kind of touches his helmet as if to say, let me see your face. Or as Luke's father said in Return of the Jedi, allow me to look upon you with my own eyes, that kind of thing. So Manny, breaking his rule, because he already did it before, removed his helmet so he could see his face. And it was a very touching moment. And yes, I got felt it right here, but I was pushing it down. I was pushing it down. Um, so he set him down, say goodbye to him, let him go. Then R2D2 shows up, which was cool. And they have a little conversation, and you see R2 get a little excited. Possibly he recognizes the species because of Yoda, or maybe he recognizes him from the Jedi Temple because, you know, he Grogu was at the temple and before all the mayhem happened. So who knows? Who knows? But my guess is he probably recognized the species because of Yoda. So they have a little convo, whatever, and then Luke picks up Grogu, says goodbye, may the force be with you, turns and walks. You see Grogu looking back at everybody, and you see Manny getting sad and choked up, saying goodbye to his son, you know, and the doors close, and that's the end of the episode. But there is a special, end credit scene where a smash cuts to Tatooine, Jabba's palace, Jabba the Hutt's palace, like in Return of the Jedi. And you see Bib Fortuna, I almost forgot his name, Bib Fortuna, who was Jabba's right-hand man in Return of the Jedi, the Twi'lek, the guy with the long things or whatever. He's sitting in Jabba's throne, all fat and bloated. Obviously, you got to be fat to sit on that throne. And he has a little slave, just like Jabba did, a Twi'lek slave. Next you know, you hear a blaster go off and somebody rolling down the steps. And you're like, okay, what's going on here? And he sends somebody to go take a look. They get blasted. And the person you see comes down the steps is Fennec Shan, Ming-Na Wen's character, who was badass in this episode, by the way. She was kicking ass. And she comes down. The next thing you know, Boba Fett comes down. Okay? And you see Bib Fortuna like, hey, Boba, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute. I heard a lot of crazy rumors. What happened to you? I thought you were dead. So how you living, homie? It's good to see you. Blam! Boba blasts his ass in the chair. That was funny. And he just pushes him out the throne. Then he sits in it. Fennec Shan comes, sits on the arm. She has a little drink, takes a swig. The Book of Boba Fett. So just like we heard the rumors that there will be a Boba Fett series. So it's going to be very interesting. It's supposed to come in December 2021. Now, I understand they're filming that right now as we speak. But it's going to be very interesting. And I got to say, this was an awesome, awesome season finale. An awesome ending to a tumultuous and challenging year for everyone. And yes, I know I sped through this, don't care, because it was badass and awesome to see Luke in action. It was awesome. It was just awesome. I loved it. Loved it. Even how bad the CGI was with the fit, I loved it. It was cool. Heart touching too, but it was good. It was good. See, I'm even rocking, Jedi Valedictorian, which is Obi-Wan. Can't even see the rest of it. You got Luke right here, and then you got Yoda at the bottom. Can't really see it that well. But anyway, so yes. Leave some questions down below. Let me know what you think, or comments down below. Let me know what you think of the episode, what you thought of everything, anything I might have missed, or whatever. And so, again, wanted to wish everyone, hope you had a fun and happy, safe Christmas, and have a fun and happy, safe New Year's. Okay, so this was awesome doing a review of The Mandalorian. I loved every minute of the first season, second season. Can't wait to see what they're going to do with the next season. So until next time, this is Hitman Thornton, the Buddhist, with an attitude for Raw Reaction T Vizzle. Here to say, peace out, bitches. Stay zen as fuck, because this is the way. And Happy New Year. I have spoken.